This might sound crazy, but it's been 19 years since Hurricane Katrina. And till this day, I still feel displaced. That's crazy, huh? It's like I still feel the effects of that hurricane. I just feel like my life, I'm thankful for what my life is. I'm thankful to be in a different environment. I'm thankful to meet new people and, experience a different part of the world. But see, what people don't understand is it's different to say I'm moving and I'm leaving home, but to have no choice but to start over in a whole new state, that's crazy. And that really messes with you. Like, that really messes with your mind, because it's like, I didn't ask for this, so now I have to adjust to this. So basically, it's like I was pulled out of my comfort zone. And a lot of us we was pulled out of our comfort zone and had to learn how to get along in worlds that we not used to. So picture growing up and everybody who you grew up with is now separated. Everybody live in different states. Like, for example, my best friend live way in Austin. I got friends in Texas. I got friends all over the map. It's like none of my favorite people are near. I can't just get in my car and pull up. I can't just go knock on somebody's door and be like, girl, give me an egg. Give me two slices of bread till I go to the store. So now it's like I have to start over my social life. I have to try to meet people. I have to try to, interact, because you could say you don't want to fuck with nobody, but at the end of the day, humans are meant to interact. And in order to interact, you got to know your people. And it's hard to be in a state when you're surrounded by a lot of people that you simply don't relate to. Like, it's hard to meet people who understand. I don't know. It's like you got to be from a particular area to understand. It come with a whole lot of adjusting. And I don't think you would really understand unless it happens to you. So you gotta kind of put yourself in somebody from New Orleans shoes. Like, your life is perfect, everything good. You got your friends, you got your neighbors, you got your people who you grew up with. Everything is good, and not necessarily good. Everything is normal and comfortable for you. And then all of a sudden, it's like everybody is in different states, in different areas. You can't knock on your neighbor door. You can't go out with your friends. You gotta meet new friends. You can't do the things that you used to do, because it's like, okay, these people don't do that out here, and they're gonna be looking at us like we crazy if we do this. It's like, it is so crazy. It's like when you from a particular area, you understand each other. And so it's like having to reprogram your mind. It's like having to reprogram everything to adapt to the shit that's around you. And that shit is stressful at times, because it's like, it's just different. And nobody don't understand that, and nobody don't talk about that. And then our family who moved back to New Orleans, they be like, well, just come home. But they don't understand it's different when you done been exposed to a different lifestyle. Like, honestly, my garage got me in a chokehold. The houses in New Orleans don't come with garages. The houses in Houston is big. The houses in Atlanta is big. And then they be like, ain't nowhere safe. And yes, that is true. But the neighborhood I live in is, I don't have to worry about running under the house because they're shooting. When I tried to move back to New Orleans, they shooting. I just had my baby couldn't even play outside. And I'm thankful because I have met some amazing people in Georgia. I have met some good people. Now these Georgia men, they're a whole different story. I'ma just put it like this. I don't think New Orleans women are compatible with Georgia men. I don't think no woman from a fast city is compatible with Georgia men. If you from Miami, if you from Philly, if you from New York, if you from California, I don't know about California, but just cities like that, faster cities, they not like us. Cities, you're not really gonna be compatible with the Georgia boys. It's just a corny kind of country, kind of different. But don't get me wrong, like, it's cool, but don't never think you about to come out here if you from one of them cities and meet a man. It's gonna be hard, especially if you from New Orleans. New Orleans men, ain't no other man in the world like a New Orleans man. I'm just gonna put that there. If you move out here looking for a man, you probably gonna be compatible with a Fort Wall, real Atlanta, or West Side. Everything else real suburban. Other than that, you gonna have to deal with somebody from New York, up north, somebody from, Florida, Detroit, Ohio, and Baltimore. But it's no place like home. Probably would be different if my mind frame would have been like, oh, okay, I'm moving to Georgia. But no, I didn't have no plans to move to Georgia. And before I lived in Georgia, I lived in Houston. I didn't have no plans to live in Houston. like, dang, I gotta figure this whole state out. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know which way to go. It's crazy. And then back then, it's like cell phones wasn't as advanced, so we had to buy GPS systems, and y'all know how Houston highways is. So that was crazy. But it's crazy now. I just want to say that a lot of people don't understand that 19 years later, I still feel displaced. I'm thankful now, but I still feel displaced.